driving through and going through Tapua Junction, an area that I used to live in. Really starting to pump out a lot more content. It's a little bit of hypocrisy going on in the prepper community. A lot of the bigger channels out there, they like to take our style, meaning the Jewish style. We are the Jewish people. The modern term used to be Hebrew, Israelite, all these things. Nice.
Exit the roundabout onto Aberei Samara.
So, where do we leave off? So, where are we? Just double checking.
Continue on Aberei Samara for 10 kilometers.
Anyways, so where do we leave off? So, a lot of them are taking our style, taking our language, or trying to twist. You know, one of the bigger ones last week was saying how we're the devil. We're the ones who are behind all the sex trafficking and all these things, which is just, I don't even use the word anti-Semitic because it's just overplayed. I'll just call him ignorant as hell, and I can't believe he's got almost 250,000 followers. That's the crazy part. But with that being said, a little bit of hypocrisy. We were talking about on how in America, and I'm not in America right now, I'm in Israel for most of the winter, but in America, you now have October 7th style attacks that are going to happen. The Israelis have warned you about that forever. Why don't you turn your energies, big guy, over towards the real enemy, not us. If you look at it, your values and your principles have done everything that are really from the Jewish people. The difference is you tried replacement theology with the Roman flippant script that they did to us around the times of your false Messiah. With that being said, I only see, yes, October 11th style things happening. I have an uncle who I sent over to the Prepper Now channel, good guy. We're in touch with him in Crisis Report. And my uncle, who was full bird Lieutenant Colonel, Ranger Battalion, 82nd Airborne. I was 82nd as well. He was the one who's saying that these drones are picking up, they fly around trying to pick up nuclear radiation, like they detect it. With that being said, remember there was strikes that they believed happened off the coast of California. With that being said, I'm not going to feed too much into it. I think there's so many variables that are going on at any given time that it's kind of a guessing game. Just keep prepping, keep stacking away all your supplies, and just pile it up, man. Just pile it up, because the day's going to come where we're actually going to need them, and you just got to have a place to lay low. I say to all the Americans who watch me, or Canadians, or whoever else, whatever Israel goes through shortly after you guys follow, that's not a grand conspiracy. We didn't get you guys involved in Iraq. You guys were involved in Iraq and the Middle East long before Israel was reinstated as a nation state again. But Baruch Hashem, we're here, and we are your canary in the coal mine, whether you want to admit it or not. If you guys got a problem with us as being Jews, and then call yourselves, air quotes, Christians, or Hebrew roots, or commandment keep, whatever name you want to call yourself, pay homage, because we are the original people. We speak the language. We are genetically the right people. We're the ones who are out here holding down this land and fighting the fight on your behalf, whether you like it or not. One of them actually called out recently. I think he knows who I am, and so I'm just coming out and saying it now. You know who I am now, because I'm sure sooner or later you guys will be hearing about this. I wish everyone would stop being a bunch of posers. Actually just be real and stop culture vulturing off of other people's sufferings and other people's cultures. You don't come from the same cloth as us. The 10 tribes were assimilated in with the Goyim of the north. The 10 tribes, any remaining factions that were in and around Yerushalayim at that time frame of Yirmiyahu and stuff like this, when Mashiach comes, you'll be able to tell who was from which tribe, because of those last remaining elements that only later absorbed in with Yehuda. And the modern day Jews, we are the descendants of the Pharisees. So what? Try and kill us again. The Romans were the ones who kept the Pharisees. Remember that, people. The Pharisees is what we call the Haredim of today, which I'm proudly part of. The Haredim of today are the ones that were, how do we put this, Haredim? Karedim are your, I don't want to say fanatics, I can't remember what it translates to in English, but they're the ones that really, they're Shomer Mitzvot, they're Shomer Torah, or Shomer Shabbat, Shomer Mitzvot. We keep the Torah, we keep the commandments, we speak the language, we read the language, we know what things are saying. We're not reading from a book that's been translated 300 times in its many different forms ever since its start 1700s, 1800 years ago when the Christian religion was truly started. Because all the earlier followers, yes, they might have been Jewish, but they all died out because it was not a self-sustaining religion. It became a Roman mixture. There's nothing Jewish about the Christian faith. I'm sorry for anybody who loves Israel. We appreciate your support. But stop trying to convert us and stop trying to take our culture. It's not cool. Because if you did, I understand where black people are coming from, because black people have to deal with that stuff all the time. I'm kind of done with my rant, but I want you guys to see the world is not a joke right now, and it's a real serious thing, and it's only going to get more serious. And we're at the front lines of it. You can look up and you can find all those videos out there of what happened on October 7th. If they do an attack like that within America and there's an attack on the power grids, lock down your homes, because the Biden administration and them for the last 4 years has done all the damage that needs to be done. Imagine if you had 10, 20,000 of these maniacs running around the country, doing what they did on October 7th. They'll make it look like child's play. And that's what I think you guys need to prepare for. Attacks on the grid and then attacks on your individual, basically homesteads, whether you're in an apartment complex in the Bronx, or you're out in the suburbs, or you're further out beyond that. That's what I would be preparing for. As far as that goes, let's catch you on the next one.